Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, what's this? No. Nah. Yeah, I just don't need to use it. Press crouch. What is edit? Edit button. Oh fuck. What is edit? Oh, okay. There you go. Oh my god, this sense is so high. Alright. Press the home button on the controller. Press it like long. Well, I changed a lot of shit, bro. Huh? Y'all this is Vulcan trust? Tell him it's C, bro. Tell him I'm shitting on him, bro. What? Out the back. At the back. Left side, left side. The top one. No, 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 like do this, and it should be like in the middle, but the top button. Let me change your. I'm gonna change your. Yeah, what DPI are you playing on? What DPI are you playing on? Yo, Junior. Yo, can you hear me? I'm on voice chat. Oh, he can't talk though. Oh yeah, you have fucking what's it called? Um, what they call that? Like all you have to do is just tap it once. The edit. Yeah. Nah, it's fine. Easy. Bro, this shit feels so smooth, bro. You can tell them let's play with them. Arena. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, why can't I? You don't have scroll edit on? What the fuck? Wait. You said building edit. How do you do scroll wheel reset?
You put the scroll wheel.
Uh-huh.
On your building and then you do that.
Oh shit.
No.
On, yeah. What the fuck?
Oh yeah. That's it.
Fine. Oh my god. Huh? What do you mean? But I don't even know what I just did, bro. Honestly. Hold up. I'll do it. Wow, cause I don't know what I'm doing actually.
I didn't learn that shit though.
I'm gonna let him get hype. Hurry up, get hype, bitch. Oh my god, bro. What the fuck? Yeah. What the fuck is that, cotton? Oh my god. Yeah. Are you in there? I think I don't have game chat on in that shit. Where is he? You breaking it down? Nah, you can't. your emote button?
Emotes.
Do you have any TikTok emotes? Are you in my map?
What are you doing?
Yeah, hurry up, bro. Oh my god.
Press button. Nah.
Bro, I can't hit my god. I don't have the repair button. Alright. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bro, I can't hit my shots, bro. What? Yeah. What the fuck? What was his? Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. The fuck? I think I pressed the D-pad button by accident. back. Oh, I wanna do boss fight. I wanna do boss fights. Let's do boss fights beach. Oh, he can't hear me, huh?
You can actually hear
Oh, how did I eat? Oh. Well, this shit feels so soft, bro. Soft. Like the game, not like the whole shit. Bro. Where's the map? Is this no? This one? I just blinked me. I know, bro. What? Invite you? How do I invite you? What up? Oh, he just went through the wall. What the fuck? Yeah. That's like noodles. I can't find you in the on my thing. Oh my god. Huh? No, like I pressed it. I can't find you in the thing. Look. You're in my account, right? What the fuck? Zen. Yeah, I can't find you. Zen. No, just tell him to join me, bro. Just join me.
Oh no, you supposed to join us.
I just go eat, bro. I'm hungry.
That nigga just added a go. What's up, Spooky? Hey, what's up, Spooky? How you doing, bro? I gotta go eat real quick, and then I'll be right back. I'll be right back. You know what I'm saying? Left shift, shotgun. Hey, that boy. Why that boy laid on me? Fuck. I don't know. He's fucked up. I was about to fuck him, but like. Oh, that's not Junior? No. Someone else. I thought that was. Hey, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna put his Jerry on for now first. Thanks, you. Nah, I'm not gonna eat it. Alright, you. They not gonna do it. And then they start not. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Hold on, let me put a video on like for the view. What I put on this Linus tech tips. Hey, I finna educate the viewers, bro. Hey, I finna watch that full screen.
The universe is an unfathomably large place. In fact, it's so big, we don't actually know what happens past what we can detect. It could spread out infinitely, or be infinitely spreading. It's anyone's guess. Given this scale, there must be other planets out there similar to our own. So what is a super Earth? And has one been discovered that could support life? Welcome to Factnominal, and today we're looking for a new planet Earth, only upsized, in the discovery of the super Earth. What is a super Earth? A super Earth is classed as any planet outside of our solar system that has a mass of between 1 and 10 Earths. It took a long time to discover the first exoplanet, and as you could imagine, it was a pretty big deal back in 1995 when we confirmed our solar system wasn't an anomaly in the universe. Fast forward to the present day, and there are 4,292 confirmed exoplanets, a number that is growing exponentially with more and more being discovered each year. Of these exoplanets, roughly 10% have been confirmed as being super Earth size, and that's not even the craziest part. There are an estimated 155 billion super Earths in our Milky Way galaxy alone, making it the most abundant type of exoplanet. In order to understand the formation of life on our planet and the possibility that it could evolve on other worlds, we have to look outside our solar system. But if there are so many super Earths, what makes these ones so impressive? It's all about scale. Cosmic bodies are so far away, the distance and numbers become so large they start to lose all meaning once we start talking about 10 to the nth power. To get an idea of just how large the universe is, it helps to put it into a scale we can understand. Imagine the Earth as a single grain of sand, with the Moon a speck of dust orbiting from 1.5 centimeters away. Comparatively, the Sun would be around the same size as a pool ball 6 meters away from the Earth. Keep in mind the largest known star, Canis Majoris, would be 39 meters in diameter, 684 times the size of our own Sun. The solar system is 4 football fields wide, with our little pool ball Sun at its center. The star nearest to us, Proxima Centauri, is now 1,572 kilometers away. Take another step back. The Milky Way galaxy is 46,375,000 kilometers wide compared to the tiny grain of sand that is the Earth. Now, imagine that our solar system is the grain of sand. It sits in the Milky Way galaxy, which is 50 kilometers wide, and our nearest neighbor, the Andromeda galaxy, is 1,012 kilometers away. The observable universe sits in a field of view that is 37.2 million kilometers in diameter. Finally, shrink the Milky Way galaxy down to that grain of sand. The entire universe is as big as the Empire State Building. Light leaving our galaxy travels 1 centimeter away to the Andromeda galaxy, taking 2.5 million years to complete its journey. The universe is almost too big to comprehend, which begs the question, how many Earth-like planets really exist? the Drake equation. Dr. Frank Drake put forward a simple equation in 1961 to not only quantify the potential number of civilizations in the universe, but also to stimulate scientific minds to start prioritizing the answer to the big question, are we alone in the universe? The equation is formed by simple variables that add up to give you the number of civilizations in the Milky Way galaxy who are advanced enough to produce detectable electromagnetic signals. It's the average rate of star formation in our galaxy times the fraction of those stars that have planets times the average number of planets that can potentially support life per star that has planets times the fraction of planets able to support life and actually do at some point times the fraction of planets with life that go on to develop intelligent life times the fraction of civilizations that develop the technology required to transmit detectable signs of their existence into space, times the length of time the civilizations exist and release their signals into space. There's no real way to determine any specific numbers for any of the terms in the Drake equation. However, the concept was so profound that it prompted the formation of the Search for Extraterrestrial Life Institute, or SETI. SETI are the ones keeping an ear out should anyone be making a long-range phone call from way outside our solar system. Goldilocks planet. The habitable zone describes the range of distance a planet can be from its orbited star while still being able to maintain liquid water. We only know of carbon-based life, and it's clear that other carbon-based life would need water to form and survive. These planets are also known as Goldilocks planets, as they're not too close to their sun to cause water to evaporate, nor are they too far away that all the water turns to ice. There are more than a few exoplanets that sit in an orbit that could potentially support life. Howdy, neighbor.
Building your business online takes effort, and when it's ready for the world to see, that's where Google Ads helps. Say you're an online fashion brand with this season's hottest hats. When she searches for one, your ad will appear alongside her Google results, making sure that what you offer is seen by the right people right when they need it. Have a new collection? Show it off to your next customers with beautiful banner ads running on the right sites all around the web. And when your brand has a story to tell, let the trendsetters know about it. Design, fabric, inspiration. Share it all in style with a video campaign. With Google Ads, you're always in control of your ads and your budget. Plus, you can keep track of your progress in real time with simple reports. That's faster, smarter marketing for you, and more stylish hats for everyone.
What did it take for me to beat lymphoma? It took an incorrect diagnosis, a failed stem cell transplant, and one call to MD Anderson Cancer Center to renew my hope. It took the brilliant minds of my oncologists and a groundbreaking clinical trial to defeat my cancer and trailblaze a path to help thousands more.
What will we do in the pursuit of making cancer history? Whatever it takes.
One of our nearby stars is a multi-planet system similar to ours and boasts at least 2 and as many as 3 super Earth-sized exoplanets. Now that we've explored scale, it's actually 11 light-years or 64 trillion miles away, so close in the grand scheme of cosmic things. This is important, as these 3 exoplanets around the GJ887 star provide one of the best possibilities for study in the search for life outside our solar system. GJ887 is classed as a red dwarf, which tend to be larger and more reactive than yellow dwarfs like our sun. However, this red dwarf is relatively quiet and tame compared to others of its class. It produces less solar flares, so that the light, heat, and radiation it emits are more constant than erratic. The 2 confirmed super-Earths may be a little too close, and as such, too hot to contain liquid water. However, the third is within the narrow band of distance dubbed the habitable zone. A close cousin. The exoplanet GJ357d is around twice the size of Earth, but also has 6 times its mass. It too falls in the habitable zone and likely has a dense atmosphere that could be able to trap enough heat close to the planet to allow liquid water to form on its surface. It orbits a star that is a third of the size of our own and around 40% closer. A year is 55.7 days, and the distance is around a fifth of the Earth from our sun, meaning it's very likely to have Earth-like conditions. the best super-Earth contender. Over towards the center of the Milky Way galaxy, 1,200 light-years from Earth, in the constellation Lyra, sits Kepler-62f. It's a curious exoplanet that is being dubbed a 1 in a million.
Need a freelancer? Go to Fiverr.com and find one in seconds. Or don't go to Fiverr and waste your time searching for freelancers instead of finally attending that anger management. Out of my way, Janice! Find your freelancer quickly and easily at Fiverr.com.
Uh-oh.
What?
I think I forgot to lock my Buick.
Parallel parking.
That hot yoga was so hot. Check this out. Cooling seats?
Alexa, ask Buick to start my SUV.
You can do that?
You can do that?
You can't do that.
Cam with the Buick.
At the heart of every Buick SUV is you. Get $4,750 purchase allowance on this 2020 Buick Envision. Plus, get an additional $2,000 regional purchase allowance.
Super-Earth. Its mass is 1.4 times more than that of Earth, small enough to have a rocky composition with a molten core. Its brown dwarf star is much smaller and cooler than our sun, and although the exoplanet is in an orbit the distance of Venus from their sun, the distance relative to the heat of their sun is similar to Earth. A year lasts around 267 days, and temperature conditions could be remarkably like that of our climate. So far, it is without a doubt the closest exoplanet to Earth that we've found by a huge margin. Its nearest neighbor, Kepler-62e, is another Goldilocks planet 1.6 times the size of Earth that also sits well within the habitable zone of that system. Modeling the two planets based on the data recorded points to both being engulfed in water, having great seas and oceans just like our own. Atmospheric gas could lead to trapping the water vapor, forming clouds, and causing precipitation. With life evolving from water, they are great candidates for the best chance of finding life outside our solar system, if we could only get there. The gravity is less than Earth's, and human beings would have no trouble walking around on its surface. Though the atmospheric composition of Kepler-62e could potentially support respiration, Kepler-62f is totally out of the question. Spacesuits with breathing apparatuses would definitely be needed. Life on these worlds would have to be totally aquatic, which begs the question, would an intelligent civilization on these planets be anything like ours? With no exposed land, there would be no dry vegetation, which means no fires to cook food with, smelt metals, or to generate warmth. As the planet's surface is well below sea level, harvesting resources and mining materials from the solid ground would be very difficult. On Kepler-62f, if the planet's rotation is not locked with its orbit and the amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere sits between 3 and 5 bars, a stable ecosystem is entirely possible.
My finger is on the button.
Push the button.
Time has come to galvanize.
Is there really a face on Mars? Is this the eye of God? Why is there a giant hexagon on Saturn?
When I first saw these pictures, I thought, how the hell do you get that?
What has astronomers blowing things up? And why is one of Saturn's moons a Star Wars lookalike?
It looks just like the Death Star.
Could the strange shapes of the universe now solve mysteries that have haunted mankind since ancient times? Ancient mysteries, shrouded in the shadows of time. Now, can they finally be solved by looking to the heavens? The truth is up there, hidden among the stars, in a place we call the universe. Of all the wonders in the ancient sky, perhaps nothing mystified mankind more than the moon. But what could explain the face that appears on its silvery surface? Was it a magic spirit, or one of many gods ruling the heavens? Some say the face belongs to Cain the Wanderer, son of Adam and Eve, condemned to circle the earth endlessly for killing his brother Abel. Other ancients saw things differently.
The man in the moon is only a man to us. In other cultures, for example, East Asian cultures, many people see other shapes or other faces. In East Asian cultures, it was thought that rabbits live on the moon. And so the man on the moon is actually a rabbit.
Why does this mysterious anomaly look as it does? Is there an answer in science?
The dark areas are ancient lava flows that are reasonably flat. And the bright areas are more mountainous regions where there are lots of craters and they reflect the sunlight more.
But what did the ancients make of the other imperfections in the celestial sphere? A star that suddenly brightened. A comet appearing to streak through space. The invention of telescopes 400 years ago only deepened the mysteries, revealing strange shapes everywhere.
When we look out into the universe and we see shapes in the distant stars or in other astronomical objects, what we're really looking at is physics as the sculptor, because the more detail that we get, the better we can learn about the shape of that object, and the more detailed we can make our model of how it forms.
For each of the odd forms we see, its shape is the latest chapter in the sometimes violent and often dramatic events that seem to speak to us with a story. Could this be the eye of God? 700 light years away, the haunting image appears in striking variations as modern telescopes photograph its details in different wavelengths of light.
It really just looks like an eye staring down at you from space. And if the celestial sphere is the home of various gods, or the single god, well, gee, maybe this is the eye of God.
To our ancestors, the stars were great mysteries. What were they made of? What was their purpose?
In those earlier times, the view of the night sky is that you had all these bright objects, the stars, the planets, as immutable, everlasting objects.
The strange shape we perceive as an eye proves that stars are not unchanging and everlasting. Like humans, they have limited lifespans.
This is an ordinary star in its death throes, emitting gently its atmosphere out into space. The remainder of the star, its core, is so highly energetic that it's emitting enough radiation to light up this gas in space, almost like a fluorescent tube.
When discovered by telescope in 1820, the Eye of God appeared only as a fuzzy round shape, similar to what planets looked like. Astronomers called it, and others like it, planetary nebulas. Today's astrophysicists call this the Helix Nebula.
Astronomers used to think that the Helix Nebula is a coil in space. And we see it end on, so it looks like this.
More recent study, though, has revealed a different shape hidden in the dramatic object.
It turns out that modern observations have shown us that the Helix Nebula actually has two intersecting rings.
If we could fly around it, the Eye of God is suddenly transformed into something dramatically different. About 3,000 planetary nebulas, like the Eye of God, are known in our galaxy. They come in a kaleidoscopic mix of strange shapes, each a different way a dying star takes its final gasp.
There's the Cat's Eye Nebula. There's the Lemon Slice Nebula. There's the Owl Nebula. One of my favorites is the Eskimo Nebula, because it really does look like there's a face there surrounded by a hood to keep it warm.
Strange shapes also signal the deaths of stars that end their lives, not so gently, but in violent explosions. About 7,000 light years away,
Need a website? Go to Fiverr.com and find a programmer.
Zen is cute. But let's play Arena Shields, bro.
Bro, if I get to see an Xbox, it's gonna be just use this phone.
Huh?
Fuck it, Cora. You must be gay. Oh, I got banned.
What?
Bro, with that video.
Oh.
Bro. Wait, let me see. Go to Google.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Hey. How do you sign in?
Copyrighted audio. Hey, just press A.
No, like this. So, when am I gonna get back?
Just press A. Just go to enter battle royale.